But next angle we're going to be talking about is vertical angles. What are vertical angles? It's when two lines intersect. It's like when two roads intersect, or when you're driving on the road and you reach this intersection, you see two roads that are crossing each other. Then the angles opposite to each other are congruent to each other. It's basically a statement this time. Every time you see a vertical angle, or whenever you see two lines intersecting, automatically assume that there are opposite angles that will be congruent to each other. Okay. So next one here is the first example. Oops, I can do this here. Oh no, don't do that. It's okay, that's an example. The first example we're talking about is, you see line 1 here, and you see line number 2 that's intersecting with, you see they're intersecting with each other. Okay, so now I'm going to give you an example of how to write a opposite angle, right? What angle is opposite of angle 4? The angle opposite of angle 4 is angle number 2. Yeah. So you know that angle 4 is congruent to angle number 2. Okay. So let's do a poll. What do you think is the other? What is the other vertical angle? The answer is angle 1 and 3 are vertical angles, and they are also congruent to each other. Can be angle 1 and 2. Why? What do you see as angle 1 and 2? Did I explain it yet? No. You see a straight angle, so it cannot be vertical angles. Okay, it could be a linear, it could be a straight angle, but it cannot be a vertical angle. The vertical angle is angle 1. Opposite of angle 1 is angle number 3. Okay, your statement should be angle 1 is congruent to angle 3 because they are vertical angles. Okay, the next one here is, if you know that angle 1 is 100 degrees, then you know that angle 3 will also be equals to 100 degrees. Why? Because since they are vertical angles, if angle 1 is equals to 100, then you know that angle 3 will also equals to 100 degrees. Okay, and that is it. Going to example number 2. Example number 2, the question asking here is, which angle is vertical to ABC? Answer is angle DBE, angle number 2. Okay, let's explain why angle DBE, right? So one of the things that confuses you is, what are you really looking at, right? Look back in the definition of vertical angles. Vertical angles are when two lines intersect, then the angles opposite to each other are congruent. So opposite of ABC is, it's probably between ABE or ABF. But if you look, you can cover this, and when you cover this ray, what do you see here? You see two straight lines, line 1 and line number 2 that's intersecting. Line CE is being intersected by AD, right? So that's when you know that you can actually see it now, right? A, B, C is vertical to DBE. Okay, that's pretty much it. More on that, let's put that as a statement, right? There's actually an equation given that we need to solve for DBE. We need to find the value of x. So what we do is we substitute the value of ABE. So technically, our statement is our equation, right? All we need to do now is just replace the values with what's given. ABC is 70, DBE is 7x. We divide 7x on both sides to cancel out 7 from x. And x should equal to 10. Don't forget to double check your work. 7 times 10 is 70. 70 is congruent to 70. So you know that for sure that these two are vertical angles. And you know the value of x is correct as well. Okay? Hope that was easy. That was simple.